Just so you guys know, you guys are in the finals, baby. All right, the goal today is to help all 4 kids reach the finals in each of their preseason tournaments. Theo and Mirabelle participated in the Rapids Classic Eliana, Broomfield Shootout, and Noella at the Arsenal Cup in Fort Collins. It's going to be a lot of driving, so buckle up, everybody. All right, let's kick things off against a very strong team. This is a Real National 2015 team, which is a year younger. Typically, we should be stronger than them because we're a year older, but check the strength of their coach. Like, look at this freaking guy. He is jacked, man. That shirt is actually a double XL, believe it or not. Just look how he picks up the pennies. I mean, he probably could have picked up 1,000 pennies just as easy, you know? Like, push-ups, pull-ups, chicken. Is that what he did for breakfast today? Golly. That's actually my buddy Ryan. He's a great dude. Okay, speaking of great, here's a great corner kick from Eliana. Sent it into Jolie with a nice header there. Very good, Jolie. Let's check that out one more time really quick. She redirects into the bottom corner. Fantastic, okay? You know what else is fantastic? The view in Fort Collins. The sun started to set a little bit. We were late in the evening. I said, you know what? Let's move this video over to the other side, get the sun out of the way. See how beautiful the scenery is here as well. Awesome parents on Lou's team. Without awesome parents, I don't know what we would do. I don't know how we would get her to training, actually. We have like 5 families from up north at carpool. All right, second half. Here's a decent through ball to Lou. Dribbling up wide. She cuts inside. Has a good strike here, but an excellent save from her good friend EJ. Nice control there. I think the game could have got out of hand if they didn't have EJ helping out. Final score 2-1. Now we got to cruise over to Broomfield Commons for Eliana's first match of the Broomfield Shootout. She is also playing against a year younger Real National team that's also very talented. You know who else is talented? The elusive Lucy Goosey. Here she is putting in a low-driven ball on her right that came right to Eliana's foot. Fantastic pass, and Rush takes game number 1-0. All right, speaking of Rush, it's time for us to rush to the next set of matches. Fortunately, Theo and Mirabelle are scheduled back-to-back on the same field for this tournament. Shout out to Randy, the tournament director, champion. It's a tedious task being a tournament director. Speaking of tasks, task number 1 for Mirabelle is get a victory here against a decent Colorado United team. This match was all about the North Burgundy girls, though. Here we are late in the second half. Nice short corner, Corinne passing the ball to Mirabelle. Toe poked it to the top left corner. Ended up winning that game 6-1. Now we're getting to Theo's game. He's got a matchup against the 2017 Burgundy Rapids that are actually really good from Castle Rock. They should be in the top gold division. Somehow they got seeded with us. We're a second team, the white team. Theo's got 2 players on his team along with him that are playing up a year. And we've got a pretty talented squad, so this should be a pretty good fun game. Here you've got Theo slicing and dicing, finds a good through ball, and our forward slows down. Why, do you ask? Because. Let's pause that and rewind that. Come on now. So I'm going to slow this down in just a moment and turn up the audio. Listen quickly. Offside. Well, there you have it. A random dad calling for offsides, which is completely wrong. And 7v7, there's actually a build-out line that you can see that's in between the halfway line and the end line. You actually can't be offsides until you're past the build-out line. And as you can see, they counterattack and score a goal. So keep your mouth shut if you don't know what you're talking about, son. Later on in the game, we did get a consolation goal. Nice switch. Here comes a Christian, buries it, but it wasn't enough. 3-1. Yeah, if you don't know what you're talking about, then zip it, all right? You might be able to tell I don't like losing. All right, let's get to a winning game. Here's Lou playing a good ball up the line. She's playing center back in this game against a team called Albion. Wins the corner. On the ensuing corner, your team is again, they're dangerous on set pieces. And that's another big win for Lou's team. They won by 5 goals, actually. Good stuff there. And we're back to Broomfield. Here's Ellie's team in the blue. She's making a run in the middle, and the right-footed one-touch shot slipped through the keeper's hands. 4-1 victory. Good win, Rush. Back out to Mirabelle. Looks like we're playing against a team from South Dakota, actually. That's a great ball play up the line from Lucia. Mirabelle's got too much pace, and she's got a toe poke that finds its place in the back of the net. Good toe poke, Mirabelle, and a big win again. Now we're cruising over to Eliana in Broomfield again. It looks like this was a tougher opponent. Here she got a shot up with her left, just a little bit wide. Both teams kept the ball in the middle of the field. Here's their only goal of the match. A decent cross here to the far side, and her teammate Kylie with a great finish. We ended that game 1-1. The only tie we had all weekend long. Alright, now we got to get to some fun stuff. Check out this canopy right before Theo's game. Oh my goodness, the leg got caught and all the people coming in to help. Is that an omen of what's to come for our opposition? I think so, unfortunately. Yes, sir. Theo's team came fired up. We knew that we had to win big because we lost 3-1 in an earlier match. We want to advance to the finals. There's Theo, the rocket on his left. He actually was able to get 3 goals this match. Here's a fun one, though. He cuts inside, and he gets a little bit of a boop off the keeper's face, follows it up, and gets it to drop in the back of the net. We end up winning 11-0. The boys were hungry for goals in that one. Now back to Fort Collins, Lou and company, playing against Edge. Whoever wins this goes to the ship. Lou battling against one of her really good friends, Adeline, who's an excellent striker. She's a stud. Here's a good shot off the post from Lou, though, before she dropped back. And one of the goals that our team scored, you can see Lou in the back right there with the blue shoes, just watching from distance. Here's a cross deep to the far post, and an excellent finish, a 4-2 win. That was not an easy victory, though. Now we're taking you back to Gates. Here's Mirabelle playing against the Wyoming team, and she's donked that off the keeper's face. Love the coach's reaction. Oh, that guy was actually super awesome, Coach. 307 is the name of their club. There's Mirabelle a little bit later on in the game, splitting 2 defenders. I don't know how she does it. Nice finish there. She is way better at soccer than me, I promise you that. Now we're back to Aurora Sports Park. Now keep in mind, Theo's team did lose that game earlier. We've got to win big here in this next game to give ourselves a chance on points. Theo buried that one in the back of the net. I told the boys we cannot get scored on at all. We have to give up 0 goals. I don't care if you win 20-0 or 2-0. Well, 3-0 would be max. We needed 3-0. Here's Theo again. Stole the ball. This time he's going to strike it with his left foot. Good finish. We end up winning 11-0, actually. That's twice in a row, 11-0. Back to Broomfield we go. This is Eliana's final game of the tournament. They just need to win in points to take first place. There's no final here. They're in the white team. And check out this save from the keeper. Yeah, the double header save. That is impressive. Let's take a peek at that one more time. Wow, check that out. And it's a dink-donk right there. I love that. What a save, keeper. Great work. And here's arguably Ellie's team's best goal of the day. Here's Elise passing the ball through, and it's flicked up by Sadie, which means the girls are champions. Also, we know that referee. His name is Beck, and we've known him since a kid. Here, look at this picture of him. Yeah, he still loves Mickey Mouse, too. He's a cutie. Great work, Beck. Great work, girls. Congratulations on winning the ship. All right, now we're headed back up to Fort Collins for the final here. It's Lou on the ball early on in the match. She's found her teammate Olive with the split. Olive with a 50-50, able to power through, got the goal, and it looks like they're going to be the champions with a 5-2 victory there. Congratulations to the 14 Elite and Coach Paula with an impressive victory and a great run there in the Arsenal Cup. And headed over to Mirabelle in the finals now. Looks like her teammate Grace at the Rapids Classic played the ball inside, and Charlie with a nice upper corner finish. Awesome, 1-0. This game being coached by Millie, actually. And it's Mirabelle in the second half. Boss for a ball, and she's toe poked it, and it actually went through the side netting there. There's a hole in the net, but it's not through. It still counts, yeah. And late in the match, here's Charlie again. Sheer power determination as her teammate Ella got it and made it a 3-0 victory. Let's go. Impressive work there. The girls went undefeated during that campaign of the tournament at the Rapids Classic. And they are excited, as you can tell. Here's Coach Millie celebrating with the trophy. And now it's time for the match we've all been waiting for. Now, earning those 2 11-0 victories in a row gave us the points we needed to give ourselves an opportunity to have this rematch against the Castle Rock team. I told the kids, if we could shut down their top player, Jaden, we can win this game. Here's Theo, creating the best opportunity early on in the first half. He drove the ball down the side, good left-footed shot, and a great save from their goalie. He was pivotal in their last game, too. On the ensuing corner kick, we tried to do a short corner. Little miscommunication. We played it out wide. And there's that player, Jaden, who beat us to the ball. Oh, no, not him again. Can he, will he? Yes, he did. That kid is just too fast and strong and powerful. And a good strike, they take the early 1-0 lead. Ugh. Moments later, corner for Castle Rock. And that's an intentional header. Referee called it. You're not allowed to head in 77, so it's an indirect free kick. And we're able to clear the ball out. Second half, though, down 1-0. Deep in their zone, throw-in. And it looks like, yes, a good throw from Jace. Gave the ball to Julian, who just quickly sent it in a dangerous area. Dangerous things happen when you put the ball in dangerous spots. I feel like that word dangerous. And on the kickoff, literally lights out. This kid is unbelievable. Gotta shut him down. Here he is driving the outside. He's put the ball in another dangerous area, that darn kid. 2-1, just like that. Took the wind out of our sails. About 5 minutes left in the match. Down by a goal. It's popped out to Theo. He's playing up top, and he's got the topo finish to the far post. We got ourselves a game here, baby. Let's go. Come on now. 2-2. Theo's excited, as you can tell. So am I, actually. You can't see me, but I'm there. I'm excited. Yeah. All right, so now we're at about the 18th minute in the second half. It's only a 20-minute half, mind you. And Julian played a decent ball up to Jace, who found space, and he's got pace, and his right-footed shot, oh, just wide of the post. Wow. And moments later, here we go again. We're just about 20th minute now. The game's almost over. Hit the crossbar. Wow. We're trying to keep the ball in their zone. Now we're past time, actually. We are legitimately 1 minute 30 seconds past time. Their coach asking the referee, I'm not complaining though, our free kick. And check this out, Jesus, with the, wait. That looked like an intentional header there. Yes, it was indeed, but the referee calling for a goal kick, actually. Where's our free kick? Now the goal kick. We are now 2 minutes, 30 seconds past time. You gotta be kidding me. Call the whistle, buddy. Or don't call it. Yeah, okay, call it. Blow the whistle. Let's give us our 5 minutes of OT. Blow the whistle, man. We're almost 3 minutes past time. Come on now. You better not give up a goal in this moment of the game. Oh no, not to that kid again. And it looks like, oh my goodness, the far post finish. I told you, we gotta shut that kid down. And it looks like, oh, a heartbreaker. The referee has called the match. And we lose it in the 23rd minute. Oh, brutal. But I'm actually really proud of the boys. We showed a lot of progress, a lot of heart, a lot of passion. We didn't get that final victory, though. That's gutting me. But I promise you what, okay? This group, they're going to work their tails off. We are going to train so hard. We're improving. We're working together as a team. And there's only one thing left to say.
Go Cow Soccer!
All right. See you next week.